when you talk about 50-50?
The Bible days.
Oh, they're
So
possible.
I need you to find chapter, verse, because what the Bible says is he who finds a wife, right? All we gotta do is find, right?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't say it. Now they said the man should be a leader, but do you think he was talking about finances or were you talking about spiritual?
I was like, he was talking about both. So I want to go back to Genesis, where man was created, when he was created first, to take care of the land, to handle things, to look over the land.
Right.
God then gave him a woman made from his rib
Mhm.
for her to be his helpmate.
Right.
Not the other way around. Me, I'm just here to help you, to assist, to nurture. That's what a woman was
So what does help look like?
helping you. So if this is your project, if I was made from your rib, you are already here in the land doing everything.
Mhm.
Like God made you the overseer.
Right.
He created you for that purpose. Then he turned around and made me. I came to help. Why am I holding it
Why
down?
am I holding it down?
Why am I paying for everything? Why am I going halfway with you? Why are you even asking me to do anything more than what I was designed to do?
Helping you.
I'm just helping you. That's just like if someone comes to help you, like a nanny, come to help you clean. Do you want the nanny to take over the whole house and tell you what to do?
Technically, if we think about how
I
modern
don't know, 'cause
people
I'm
came up, do you know, like even when we had maids, even back in the days, maids did the children, the household, they knew everything. Women didn't even know their own house.
Yeah.
More
And I
than
mean,
the
I
maid.
want you to know.
So at the end of the day, it's like it goes both ways. So when I think of a helpmate, I think that if I'm up, she's up. If I'm down, she picks me up. Vice versa. That's help to me.
Right.
If we come in, let's say we both. Okay, let me go back to this. You're a single woman. You're handling how much of your responsibilities from a percentage standpoint?
125.
You come into a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Now you telling me who is also taking care of 100 of mine to now take on all 100 of yours?
No, I'm asking you to combine. So I feel like if a man
Hold on, what
is
did you say?
combined.
So if our monthly bills, let's say total 5,000, that's mortgage, cars, insurance, vacation fund, everything else. What is wrong with me saying, okay, I put in 3, you put in 2?
I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with that. So I do understand the concept of a man taking care of the household. I'll say that. I completely understand the concept of
So what does that mean? Take care of the household.
him covering the bulk of the bills.
There we go.
Him providing a safe haven for her. That him making sure that his household is ran properly.
So me paying the bills makes you feel safe.
I'm gonna be safe. I'm gonna be as safe as I'm gonna be because I ain't leaving. Because I don't believe in 50-50. I don't believe in 50-50. If I have to do 50 of anything, I would do 100 by myself before I do 50 with you. That's just how I am. But
why be that way?
because
I mean,
that's
you know
the
how many
only
women now-
experience I've had. So I don't understand
So
50-50.
experience got you there. So do you know how many women now are like, I'm tired of doing this on my own because it's hard.
I take it.
I'm a single father, and I know how hard it is. So
It's very hard.
I'm
you
a
think I
single
would mind
mom.
a woman that's coming in? I ain't asking her to open the bank. I just made it could be simple as go drop Lala over here, go take so and so over there to make it easier. But when it comes to finances, I feel like, hey, we come to a meeting. I'm not gonna do 100 with anything. I can tell that now. I don't care what woman I get. If she expect me to pay everything and she can do what she want to do with her money, no matter.
I do the extra stuff, but you covering everything in the house. I ain't doing nothing else, and I ain't gonna change my mind because I've been out of experience.
So
I know
let me
the
ask you a
future life.
question. If that man came, if you came with that expectation, this man said every time I walk in, I need a stove hot, plate on the table, bath ran, feet rub, back rub. I shouldn't have to pick up nothing off the floor. I shouldn't have to do anything of that nature.
That's
the kids
not
need
wrong.
something. If the
That's
kids,
not-
but guess what? How many modern women doing that?
And see, that's
You
where
think
I
A lot of women not doing that, but when I didn't pay any bills, I cooked, I cleaned,
Mhm.
I rubbed your feet. And this why I suck them motherfuckers if you want me to, because I ain't paying no bills. I ain't paying no bills. And you live with
So
these.
all that was some bills.
Do you not know how hard that is? I done got up early this morning. I done washed out the clothes. I done
Mhm.
folded them. I done cooked you some breakfast, I done cooked you some lunch, and I done cooked you some dinner. I done did all of that. I done
And this is
took you to
100%
school.
consistent.
100%. I did it. I lived it.
Oh,
You handle the household, I handle the rest. I'm gonna make sure you.
And I'm not doing that.
And I made
I'm
sure
not
that.
domesticated in that way. So if you, baby, first of
Because
all,
that's the other thing I was going to when you talk about a man leading. Most women can't follow. Because in the females' minds now, it's
Yeah.
more, I gotta get it. On the, you know.
now I do want to be submissive, and I do want a man in my life that can take more so of a leadership role and be the, you know, let me ask my husband. However, I feel like women were thrown into that space to be so strong. I didn't want this. This is not what I signed up for. But I feel like over
What
time,
do they mean? We didn't ask to be built. So what?
God made y'all.
I'm gonna tell you the other drawback of
And
that.
that the Lord.
I'm gonna tell you the drawback of that. What about these women who want affection, attention, nurturing, all this stuff from a man?
Oh, I need all
Most
this.
men these days are built. As long as I'm paying the bills, I ain't gotta do nothing else. I ain't
And see,
gotta give
I can't go
affection.
for that.
Y'all can have the best of both worlds.
I can't go for that. And you see, that's why I said I completely understand. I totally get about a man taking the role and paying the bills, because there's a lot of men out here that are that way. They solely believe in it. There's a lot of women out here that solely believe in it, and I get that concept. I do. Me, on the other hand, I do not mind if I had to go 50-50. I don't mind, but I would prefer. It is my preference. If our household was good and things were how I would imagine them to be, him to catch the mortgage and me to catch like the smaller bills. Like that would be ideal for me. However, I know life happens. I know things are different. I know I very well may get a man that does not make as much money as me. So I do believe in doing what works for us. I'm gonna do what works for the man that I love. You know, I'm gonna do what works for our household. Our household, I may get a man that's well off, you know, and he does cover everything. I don't mind being submissive. Either way, though, whether I do want to say this, whether I'm doing 50-50, 80-20, he doing 100%, whatever the case may be, I do desire to be with a man that I do want to be under his leadership. And I don't mind being submissive to him. I'm not going to be with a weak man that cannot lead. And that don't have anything to do with the finances of it. He needs to be able to lead us to where we're going.
So let's say you get a job offer. It's gonna pay you good money, but at that time your man feel like this ain't the right time for us. You gonna turn that job down because he said so?
It's not
That's
because he
what most
said
women not
so.
gonna do.
It's not because he said so.
Well, then
It's
he
because we had a
break
conversation,
Right.
and he's telling me why he doesn't feel like right now is not the time. It could be because his dream and we're knee deep into what he has started here. It could be because of the move. It could be because of our children. But if he sits me down and we go over it together and I present it to him, and he comes back at me and says, "Listen, I thought about it, and right now is not a good time." I'm ready to be submissive in that way. I'm not gonna bug the system and be like, "Oh, this is my dream." I'm just not gonna do it.
I need to understand it. I need you to write it down. I need a letter. I
You
need
just
you to
be-
write
you
it
know
down
why?
in fine print.
She
Why
said, I need to know why.
I need to give up on my dream or whatever, you know, something that's going on for me. If you ain't got these going on for yourself, you feel
Because it
what I'm
could be,
saying?
hey, the kids are still in school, you know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull them out of school.
Because if
right
it's a
now.
conversation, and he comes to me and, you know, we have that conversation, absolutely.
But I feel like it should be in reverse too.
Yeah.
If my
Yeah.
wife tells me now is not a good time for you to chase that dream, I shouldn't chase it.
Yeah.
It depends on how long I've been chasing it. And I've been
Listen,
running for it.
I'm looking for my soft life.
Uh-huh.
I'm ready to be in my soft girl here.
I want to be genuinely happy on both ends. You know what I'm saying? I want to be happy just as well as you want to be happy. So if that don't work for both of us, then maybe this ain't for us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want to force anything on anybody. You know what I mean? But I should be able to do what I want to do just as well as you doing what you want to do, especially if it's going to.
So true, that brings up a good point.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's say you put in time with a person and y'all start having different mindsets. Does that mean, is that what they mean by you grow out of love?
That's when you grow this way. You need to go over here and I'm going over here because I prefer us both to be happy. Like I just said, I want peace.
I feel like we're responsible for our own happiness.
Yeah.
The day that you seek someone else for your happiness or validation or anything, that's where you're gonna run into a problem. We're responsible. So when we become responsible and we take that ownership of our own happiness, I feel like then relationships will work so much better and smoother. But you have to be with someone that allows you to seek your happiness, and you have to allow them to seek their happiness, whatever that looks like. Because you have to deal with whatever comes with that person.
That's true.
It's going separate ways. That's what it look like. Cause I wouldn't be
My
happy.
happiness look like
I
this.
don't
You
know
got
what
my
you
house.
gonna do.
So on that note, I'm gonna throw out a generality, right? And y'all need to catch it or throw it back. I'm gonna throw out a generality. I'm out with my boys. My phone ringing or going off. It's you all. I don't respond because I'm out with my boys. Why is that an issue?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you.
So am I controlling your happiness then? Because now you're pissed.
No, you're not controlling my happiness because I'm gonna still be happy because after I get done tearing you up and going
Why
out,
are you tearing
I'm
me
gonna
up?
call True. Come get me.
When people are out, I'm a firm believer. I don't call them
Me neither.
because
Hey, what
when
you
I'm out, I don't want you calling me.
Yes.
So therefore, like I feel like respect should go both ways. And if I am calling you to something so simple like, hey, bring me some chips before you come home,
You can
I can
text
text you that.
Right, you
But
can
if I'm checking on you,
Oh,
like if I do call you, especially if it's lengthy, because if it's just a night out, that's one thing. But if it's a lengthy time where it's like all day, if I'm calling and checking on you, I feel like it's just a courtesy or respect. I'm not gonna hold you. Not gonna hold you.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm good.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
You can pick up the phone. Like it's not that serious.
Why are you calling? Because the folks is out. Okay, so for instance, like Sunday for instance, I go to the track. I left the house at 2 something. I didn't come back home till almost 10 o'clock. I went to the track first, I went to another spot, and then I went to another spot. When I go out that door outside, do not bother me unless I pick up my phone and call you.
There you
Because
go.
at the
You
end of
call
the
me
day,
as a bird.
I feel like you should love me enough to trust me that I ain't doing nothing.
So just because I call my person and they're out, that means I don't trust them.
It don't mean that you don't trust them. It's the blow up after the fact.
It's the fact.
that
Okay,
you
Because
have
if
to
they're
answer.
answer the phone,
Wait,
just answer the
but what if
phone.
it's in his pocket and it's just ringing and he really, at this point, don't be like, oh, damn, he getting a call.
Honey, we do not live in 1990 anymore. Everybody got their phone in their hand.
When I
on
go,
Snapchat,
you know what my
on
phone do?
whatever.
When I go out, I put it in my pocketbook because I done told you where I'm at.
You check your phone while we're out.
V, I'm gonna let you in on a little something with my clip. When we over there doing what we do, shooting dice, playing cards, or whatever, we say all phones off because it distract and slow the game.
You know what I'm saying? You
We
just
cut-
My
we put
man
them on
turned their
silent.
phone off. You're no longer
No,
my man.
silent, put it to the side. Because we don't need somebody, hold on, let me do this. No, man, money on the table.
That's what I'm saying. It's
And I
distraction.
understand that. But like at least give me the courtesy like to call me back or
It
answer
could
the
be in the
phone.
middle of something
I mean,
so big.
But
But
why
I'm
you
not
leave?
But the thing is I may not even call. I'm not gonna blow you up if you're out. But if I do say something to you, just give me that courtesy.
I text you back.
Yeah, that's me too. Like, what do you want? Why are you calling me? You know what I'm saying? Because this is how I am. If I feel like you don't trust me, that's gonna really push my mental into a whole nother stage.
Maybe I have attachment issues. I be getting a little real bad. I wanna check on you. What you doing?
But you can check on them when they get
You
home,
have
baby.
fun?
Did you have fun? Meet them at the door. Hug them. Come on. You know, do that.
Be waiting on me behind that door ready.
That's
Then
what I'm
that let me
talking
know
about.
that you miss me. I'm
Show
good
me
at
you
it.
miss me. Don't keep calling me.
Y'all keep saying keep
Because I'm not a
calling.
phone person.
I'm just saying,
Y'all keep
like,
saying keep
I
calling.
hate
If I
talking on
call
the
you
phone.
one time just to check on you, just because, like, what if I'm thinking about you or anything? If I just say,
Text me. Send
Let
me
me
so
a
tell
you
how
don't
photo.
text,
right
you
here.
stop what you doing, text like this in the phone. It's quicker just to answer the phone and just say, hey, baby.
No, I'm
okay.
saying you text me so at my liberty, if I do go check, I'm like, oh, she's okay. Hey, cuz I gotta go
No.
home. I just got that text.
Period. That's what I'm saying. To see, I can see somebody not answer the phone for you. Okay, you got me. Okay, I'm gonna call him again. I can see it.
I'm not gonna call you again. What I'm gonna do is text you something real ugly.
But why?
After, if it's real long that you haven't called me back or given me that decency or
But you know they're out. You know they're out having fun with their friends. So when it get done to you, I don't want to hear it.
I don't blow up anybody's phone. I don't blow up
I'm
anybody's
talking about
phone
when your
though.
phone start ringing.
I don't blow up anybody's phone though.
Now I'm talking about when yours get blown up. When you don't.
But I
answer
don't do
your
that
phone,
to him, so he shouldn't blow up my phone. As he does.
But instead of him texting all the BS that you would have texted, he's gonna keep calling to you, answer you, and tell you. So it's the same. Y'all are doing the same thing to each other, and that is toxic. Like why y'all doing this?
That's a good podcast topic. People that love, I know people that love toxic relationships. They fussing, arguing,
I
whatever.
don't.
I'm
They
not
ain't
arguing with
good.
you. I'm
They
not
don't like
fussing
peace.
with you. I'm not doing nothing. I don't argue. I don't fuss. I don't do none of that. Okay, so this is what you're
But
doing.
simultaneously true, you're very controlling.
Yes, I am. But they already know
That's
that.
toxic. Just because you don't argue, but you over here controlling.
No,
What
that's
you mean by
not.
control?
That's not
But
really
she's controlling, like,
Give me an example of control.
I'll give you a great example of
Give me
her.
an example of control.
I'm not okay. Let me tell you what
You
I
don't
do.
wear this.
This is
We
what I
dressed
do.
it on.
If me and you together, if me and you together, okay,
Look
so
at
let me
don't
talk
make
right.
it.
Nuh-uh. If me and you are together, we're in a relationship, we going, I don't care, we're just going out to eat. Yes, we are about to blend. Motherfuckers need to know we together. I don't need no more than
They don't know we together, we together.
We together. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna wear no anything with me. We're going out and we are together. I don't play that. You
See how she
understand?
sat up?
There's no
See how
reason.
dominant she is?
No, okay, there's no reason for me to walk out the house looking all cute and decent or whatever. For you, I want you to do the same thing for me.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. I'm with you.
You feel me? I want you to do the same thing.
If I'm
I don't
throwing
care
on
if
something
it-
nice, I don't need you come down and jogging.
No, you're gonna wear what she wants you to wear.
You're gonna wear what I already. I mean, I'm gonna tell you what color.
She just
She
said,
picked it up. She got it.
Yes, yes. I would lay it out. I already know what to put
Well, as
on.
long as it's dope, then I ain't gonna.
That's what I'm
That
saying.
ain't nothing to
Okay.
argue. I
If
choose
we're
not
going to
to.
step, so she think that I'm controlling because I say
why
what I
you picking
mean.
out this man? Come
And
on.
I mean what I say, but at the same time, you know who I am.
Right.
So therefore, you supposed to love every part of me. So you gonna, if you love every part of me, you gonna love everything that you already know. Don't play with me like that. I done laid it out, put it on.
But see, something simple as clothes. I'm not gonna
But
make
that's
too much
just
argue
giving a
about.
simple
I'm
But-
not
example,
really
but she
But it's gonna be
knows that
certain
she's
things that ain't gonna
controlling.
budge
Or
on.
she'll be like, I'm about to go this place like this. Don't ask me or don't get there. Like you cannot ask her
I
stuff.
just told you I'm going out. What is that you know? What
But
do you
yeah,
need
I
to
ain't
know?
gonna lie. I'm the same way. I'm grown. If
I'm
I
a
say,
grown
hey,
woman.
pick up my keys. Hey, I'm about to go. I'll be back in a couple hours. Where you going? Wait, what you mean where I'm going?
I don't even know where I might end up
I don't know.
at.
I'm just riding.
Sunday, I might walk out the house going one place. Like today, I came out to do podcasts.
So y'all are telling me that no one reserves the right to ask you a question if y'all are in a relationship.
You do, but when I answer,
Nine
that's
times
what
out of 10, you're gonna say, "Oh, babe, you know I'm going out with the girls tonight. We going to eat." You're gonna already lay that. You don't need to know what restaurant I'm going to. It's your business. We finna go eat. Give me the money so you can pay. Let's go. That's all you need to know.
you
Give you
tell
money
you
for
what
that.
women hide behind though. Women will hide behind, but it's for safety reasons. I just need to know just in case something happens. Something happens, I'm gonna call you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell. I'm
What
gonna
did
let
you
you know.
think call me?
And well, then you need to call the 911 because obviously you can't help me. You need to call the police so they can get to me faster. I don't know, but I'm not telling you like, okay, babe, that's it. I'm gone, blah, blah, blah. Because when you leave and when you walk out the house, I'm going to give you that same respect and I just expect the same thing. And I don't have no rules.
It's true.
When you walk out the door, respect me like I will respect you.
Right.
And if you cannot respect me, I know you don't want to see the disrespect that I'm coming with. And you know this. So why would you do it?
Period.
So then y'all say y'all gonna do a podcast on cheating. What is cheating?
What is cheating?
What do you mean by what is cheating? Like various forms or does cheating?
What is
Because
it?
to be honest with you, cheating only exists if you're married. What you think about it? Marinate on that. Cheating, no. Cheating only exists if you married. Am I wrong or right?
That is
If
true.
we go into the Bible for other things, let's go to the Bible.
That is true. And for me,
It's immoral. We can say you were immoral.
yeah. But and for me, you know, that's why marriage is super important if I'm gonna like spend my time in my life, because that's for one the business aspect of it.
See,
You know what I'm saying?
that's the problem with marriage. That's why I'm not married.
It's-
Because
marriage
it's
is
too
a business,
transactional.
It's a
I
business.
can lose my job. I can be in an accident, can't fuck no more. I can do whatever. What you gonna do? You gonna leave?
No. But see, that's the thing, and that's why you get locked in and be married. Because if something like that happened with you and you're just casually dating, like you don't even have the support, you know, someone locked in to help you can't handle like some bills, stuff like that. Just kind of handle your affairs. Like she can't sign stuff
Come
for
on,
you.
mentally gone.
Yeah, or anything. Or if you can't physically go to the place, like as a wife, she can go sign it for you. She can make decisions.
Yeah, your power
You know,
yeah.
and then I just look at it like if you're building a life with someone, you with somebody 5+ years, y'all about to par together. You know, y'all people are buying houses at record speed. Y'all buying houses. Y'all like people are doing all these things together though, and they're not. And that's my point. I cannot build a life with you, put my money into this, my time into this. I'm pouring into your business. I'm making you successful. You probably pouring into me as equally, making me successful. We don't have any kind of legalities to each other. I can just get up and walk out. And baby, I got so much. I don't know how y'all are. I'm funny about my money.
I can do that if we married.
I'm funny. But the thing is, it's
So you gonna
illegal.
make a prenup?
It's a business at that point, though.
You gonna sign a prenup? Make him sign one?
I probably will, cause I know where I'm headed. I know what's in my account today, and I'm gonna tell you right now, you're not getting it.
You ain't trying to wind up like Mary J. Huh?
You're not
gonna be married.
You're not getting. You would not get a dime of no tea, just wine.
So what if I blow up? Am I?
And the same thing, but here's the thing. We're helping, we're pouring into each other. I wouldn't want to, I know my personality, I wouldn't want to take away what you built. I'm helping you out of the kindness of my heart, and I'm being that backbone, that support. That's just the loyalty in me. If me and you don't work out, I don't want half of your business. Now, I will say this, I will maintain my lifestyle. So if we had a child, meaning if we had a child, or if you bought me a certain thing that you know that I can't afford without you, I'm not going to give that thing up. And so that's where alimony and stuff coming to, because I have put time. It could be like a car. We could have a beach house or whatever. If me and my girl are accustomed to going to this beach house for our certain friendship anniversary every April 1st, guess what? Every April 1st, I'm still going to that beach house.
No.
Hey.
Yeah, because a lot of my time.
The house straight that my kid living in, your car straight, vacation.
But that's not vacation. That's something that I built with you, because you can't, when it's marriage, you can't say, oh, well, I wouldn't have this because of that person. Because people do make a lot of sacrifices and stuff for you. And they do build this business with you. And a lot of wives, they handle like a lot of administrative tasks. Like, this all unpaid work. So if you just up and willy-nilly leave because you just found something that you may think better, then yeah, I'm gonna want my alimony.
I'm just gonna walk away.
I want my alimony.
I'm gonna walk away because I don't do anything that I can't afford on my own anyway. So therefore,
it's not the point whether I can afford it, because I was maintaining before I got with you and everything I had. But that's not the point. The point is, no, it's not. I poured into it and I helped you build certain things. And then if you're doing this as a gift of my work for what I'm doing to build your business, and then you snatch that away after I've already done the paperwork. I've already sat in meetings with you. I've already given you great ideas for your business. Yeah, just different stuff. Like pouring into you, making you better, and then you snatch that thing away from me, because that's really what's like, hey, you know, for my work. So if you're doing
to like do that together without being married, right?
But the point about me, we're talking about if you just think you're gonna walk out. You know what I'm saying? So if me and you aren't married and you just say, oh no, I'm taking this, that, even though like we built it or you gave it to me for work I'm doing, he can then do that. If you're not married, there's nothing you can do about it. But if you're married, now that's a legal binding contract that says we have to go to an attorney before a judge, whomever, to say no, that you're not gonna take it, and say who gets what. Because if you're just building with somebody and you don't have any kind of documentation on that.
But if your form of building is a pat on the back every day, good job, baby, I ain't giving you shit. You don't understand it.
Okay, but something.
If it's just, baby, you got this.
That depends on the woman that you marry. I know what I'm bringing to the table. I'm bringing the whole other table to the table. Like she said, I don't do anything that I can't maintain. So I was living in a nice home. I was driving I was doing all this before you. But while you're with somebody, even naturally, even if I don't get married, the next 5 years, I'm still going to build. So when you come along, guess what we're doing? Building. So if you think that you're just going to pick and take what you want to and just go, that's not how that works, because we built that together. We're going to literally have to have a conversation.
You know what? That sounds like the man who's like, here, $100, go buy me a lottery ticket. Hit the lottery, then the woman won't have for the ticket. You just went to the store for me. What you talking about?
I want half of it, but I do want some. But I ain't gonna take you down like that, because see, I was in this, like a similar situation where somebody bought me and him, like somewhere to stay. You know what I'm saying? But when I left, you paid for it. Get your key. I done signed it over. I done switched the title. It ain't in my name no more. I done put it in your name and be blessed. Okay? Wow. And I went on my beat. I could have took it. It was in my name, technically. You bought that for me. Yeah. But I wanted that business like it. Because I wouldn't want to say, I deal with a lot of couples, like we're selling property or whatever, where most people, a lot of times, they don't even want that past, they just want to kind of be done. Yeah, and I agree. I don't want to stay in the same home that we share. Like, I would want to go on about my life, but
you know, it's just so much more than just a home. Like you have accounts, you got money. Like I just know me as a person, and I know my lifestyle. Like I'm really building. You know what I'm saying? I got IRAs. We got checking. Like we have stuff that we've done together. What about investments that we made and then the money came in? Like you said, what about a lottery
Some of that
ticket?
stuff we gonna keep going.
Exactly.
We gotta be together.
But listen, sometimes people go on a bad note where they can't or just don't want to deal with it. Or what if that man leaving you for another woman? She may not even want him dealing with you.
First
But
of all,
let me tell you something.
if this is where I make my money, you ain't got nothing to say with that.
You need to sit your ass in the middle because I don't want it. And I'm gonna tell you right now that you come fucking with my money. and nothing that me and this man got going on because he
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
okay? Don't come over here fooling
being
with me.
two beautiful black ladies, black women, what advice would you give single women out here that's coming into relationships from day one? You gotta pay this. Because first thing a man gonna do is, at least good.
You gotta know that man too because you're not gonna have to tell him. He's gonna do it.
There you
You
go.
don't have to open up your mouth. A real man that's coming up in here that he gonna say, oh, you might see a bill on the thing and say, hey, do that, you forgot to hide. Anything, final notice. You know what I'm saying? He gonna lay it, I'm gonna give
He
you
might
this.
just leave it on the
Just
table.
leave it on the table, leave it on the counter, I'm gonna give you this, make sure you're good, or whatever. I don't know no other way.
Yeah.
You
And
know what I'm
I'm
saying?
good with, like, my advice would be back to what True said. If you're just out here dating, always maintain what you can sustain on your own. You know,
I would have your own.
don't
six-figure
depend.
women. These six-figure
Don't
women, he
come
gotta
in
make
here.
six figures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't expect him to do it because he don't have to do it.
Yeah. Just enjoy the man.
Enjoy the man.
Enjoy the man. That's number one. Enjoy the man. Everything else can come later, you know, but if you find someone that you can enjoy, just date and enjoy. He needs to sustain on his own and you need to sustain on your own. Now, if you meet somebody that ain't sustaining on his own, now that's a red flag. See, we gotta get up out of
And we
there.
don't get a relationship with kind of people.
Yeah, period. Because that's gonna become your problem. His
You
problem.
might have fun a night or two, but you don't get in no relationship with them folks. You keep them on the back burner, call them when you want to really have a
I'm
good time.
bored. I'm
Because
bored.
one thing about the man who ain't got no money, he gonna give you a good time, sis.
Oh, yeah.
But
He
that
got
ain't
time.
really know it.
We ain't doing that. If he can't sustain on his own, we ain't doing that.
So we gonna talk about some viral moments. The Cheesecake Factory. How y'all feel about that? He cannot
Ooh.
take me to the Cheesecake Factory.
I feel like sis was dead
yeah.
wrong. I feel like she was dead wrong.
Yeah. He
She
can
was,
take me to Zaxby's or Chick-fil-A because I'm a chicken person.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't really
and
care.
me, I'm very huge on dating, being courted. I love it. But for me, it doesn't even have to cost $1. If you met up with me and we went to a park just to meet and just talk and vibe in person, I'm good with that.
You
I'm
already
super,
10% of women.
yeah, I'm super good with
Baby,
that.
I
Well,
can
that ain't
put
gonna
them
fly. I
sandwiches
ain't
up to
trying
your baby and left a baby
Yeah,
shower.
you don't have to wow me on the first date, or even if and when that Cheesecake Factory incident happened, I saw a lot of people talking about, well, why a woman can't pay. I'm good if we met and I pay for me and you pay for you, because at the end of the
first
day,
couple.
you coming for a risk just like I'm coming for a risk. Am I even gonna like this person? I would not feel offended if a man said, "Hey, can we just meet for coffee?" and I end up catching. Because usually when I'm at a date and if it's someone I don't know, I'll just, when they ask about the check, I would allow him to say that if he wants to do that. Or I'll just say, oh, I'm getting, my own check. Or it's separate.
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
I don't mind. Because we're both coming with,
You in the 10%.
yeah. So I don't mind that. I think that sis was a little bit up here. She should have brought it down a hair with how she handled him. Because you could have been walking away from something really, really
She probably
good.
did.
And she did. Because he was about to buy her a corner store. Wish that were me.
Are you serious?
No.
Oh.
He was like Arabian or something. I was
I ain't followed like that.
But if I ask you to go somewhere, I pay. But if you ask me, you pay. If I ask you, I pay.
yeah.
But if you call my phone and say, hey, can I?
If you plan a
Can
date.
I? No. But I will go to the park and cut up some sandwiches,
Yeah.
with pickles, and because to me, that's more romantic than me sitting at a restaurant.
It's the thought.
It's the thought.
It's the thought.
Because I'm a very affectionate person.
Yeah.
I love to be hands on with. You can go in the kitchen and cook me a steak because my man didn't cook for me. I mean, everybody can't say that. You know what I mean? Because you can go and pay for it and it's not gonna taste the same.
Yeah.
That's a memory that I can take with me. I can go get a steak anywhere, anytime.
Yeah, because I'm gonna wine and dine myself. If I want to eat top tier, I'm gonna wine and dine myself. Like that's not a big deal. It's more so about the effort that you're putting in to see me or whatever. And men don't want to just jump out paying no $300 tab on something they don't need. This is the first time. Like what we call that? Tricking.
Finesse.
That's called. At this point, he's just tricking.
But that's how people are in today's time. They don't know nothing else because everybody is tricky.
Yeah.
So they don't really know. So if you didn't come up,
because everybody has to show that they have.
Right, they got
and
to
it's
show
just
I've talked to women and most of their answer is, I'm gonna get him before he get me. And I'm like, why are we in that mentality?
What you guys like?
yeah, that's how they.
I'm just trying to.
Because if you think about it, men and women are out to protect what in the beginning?
Vagina?
Their body.
Right.
And men are to protect their pocket.
Yeah.
So we like this and y'all like this. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, we go into it too guarded and expecting the worst out of people. And I'm kind of very opposite. When I go into it, I'm expecting something great. She'll say, like, if I meet someone, I'm like, oh my God, I like him.
You're going to be in love for at least 72 hours.
Yeah. I'm just like, I go
Yeah.
into it expecting people, I guess because I have a genuine heart, I don't look at the world as people out to get me. I look at the world like, it's all love. Until you show me or do something different. Then I'm just like, I'm vigilant about what's going on, but I guess just because of my heart, I'm just looking at people like they have, because I know I don't have any ill will or ill intentions towards you, so I'm not automatically feeling like you have anything ill towards me.
I'm talking fair. I don't fool with everybody. So if I fool with you, I'm being serious. So if I fool with you, I trust you anyway. But I'm coming in trusting you. Oh baby, I love you.
I love you real bad.
I love you so bad. But if you mess with me in 30 days, because you're gonna get a 30-day free trial run. If you mess with me in them 30 days,
I will say any little thing you do in them 30 days, like I'm looking at you with a microscope, because I'm probably putting it in the group that's what it means.
at 9:11 he did. At 2:15 he had me fucked up. And in them 30 days when I give you that the evaluation, this is why you didn't make it.
I ain't giving you no evaluation.
See that?
Out of here.
You see that?
She give an exit interview.
Do not come back over here no harm.
No, we got it.
I'm ghosting you. I never.
All right, the other viral stuff that seems to be going on in the black community. I should do a podcast on polygamy. It is a lot of black couples get into this polyamorous stuff. Like this dude fulfilled this work because I actually worked with a girl. She tried to break it down for me. I'm like, hold on, I ain't trying to be one of yours. But she was like, I have a dude that's the intellectual that I don't deal with him. I have one that's for the physical. I have one that's for the spiritual. I'm like, wow. So
that's too much.
She got a lot wrong.
That is too much. It's a no for me. I respect what everyone's doing, but I would definitely. It's a strong no. And when people are talking about it, like I really don't even get into all the deep because we ran across a couple, and they were just going super. Yeah, they were in a poly relationship. It was a married couple, a young married couple, and they had been together for a long time. But we ran into them, and the guy, he was super spiritual, and he was just saying, well, we were all kings and queens, and this is what kings are supposed to have, and stuff like that. Baby, we don't have to get all deep into it. Save the deepness. It's a strong no for me.
But think about this. If you had your dude that he was your go out dude, this your dude that fixed the house up, this the dude that paid the bill, this is the dude that knocked the box off.
Yeah. I mean, now I'm saying
like
dating
bills, you might leave the box over there in the back. You two, we can pay for that.
That's true.
He can pay y'all, but you can't pay for that in the back. You can't really just do that.
You can't do what you do.
You can't do what you do.
I'd rather have everything all in one. Now, I will say, and back to the question you asked me about what advice would I give women who are dating, sis, make sure your roster is good. Like, if you're going to have a roster, make sure that you do have someone that's contributing to the team. Like, if you're going to date, and that's another thing, people don't believe in dating. Especially in the black community.
They don't believe in dating.
They don't believe. If you see me on, listen, baby, take a real close look. If you see me on a date, this is an interview. It's somebody I may like, we may be whatever, but it's just like me and her going on a date. It's no different. It's no strings attached. I'm not sleeping with this man. I'm not anything. We're here having general conversation. In the black community, if you see someone with the opposite sex, it's automatically yeah, and that's not right. Be able to date. If you have a guy friend that he's really great at filming and he does nice videos and he gives me a great discount and me and him have casual conversation. That's okay, sis. If you have a guy, he's a maintenance man, and if something go on with in my apartment, my house, if something goes on with my car, I know he can come change the tire for me. He's super handy. Baby, you're not married. You keep him around. If you have somebody that loves to wine and dine and he good on the romance night, and baby, he that man, and he put it down, and he's super romantic. Why wouldn't you keep him around? You're not sexually tied to these other men. You're just out here casually dating. Ladies,
you're trying to figure it out.
Look at me and hear me good. You don't know what you like until you experience. You need to experience dating. It's okay to date. I'm talking about extreme date if you have to. It's okay.
Is it true on the other side of the coin too, fellas?
They do it regardless.
Most women, if you meet and the first thing, are you dating anyone else right? Yeah, I might go out with Sally Sue on Thursday. I might go out with Becky on Friday.
Right.
They gone. Because they see competition. They see, you probably fucking all over.
Not me.
I ain't going
Not me. If you up front and tell me, baby, that's a little bit more fuel to me. Because he's
now I really want you because you done told me the truth.
That right there.
You done messed around and told me the truth.
Let me decide for myself. It's when you lie.
Truth just opened up a can of worms. So the truth actually worked?
Yeah.
So my niggas, they were like, look, I just look at that ass. I just want to smash. I'm like, lie. Y'all respect that?
I love that so much. I love the truth.
I might have looked at your legs and wanted to fuck you too. So why we can't just want to fuck each other and go home?
I love the truth. Now that right there, don't say that to me because I'm gonna be looking at you crazy. But I do love the truth. I do love the truth.
Give me the option.
They gonna play.
We think y'all playing the game too. Because we not gonna come out day one and say, yeah, I don't want a relationship, but she fine. I want to see what it's like.
Yeah, but let's just be real though.
So
when you're on a date with somebody,
if
I made it to a date with you, let's just be for real. You were attractive to me.
It's something about you.
It's something about you and so guess what? That attraction probably strong enough. If we make it there, it's gonna lead it. So guess what? When I saw you too, and when you approached me asking me on a date,
sure.
Look, I done gave her the eye across the room. The spider feeling got with it. So I'm feeling the same. Now, will we make it there? That's a different thing. Yeah. But I felt that for you. Just like you looked at me and said, "Oh, look at her legs. Look, you know what I'm saying?" So I just like honesty. Like, I tell people all the time, like, when you meet someone, we're adults.
Be yourself.
Just be real.
Yeah, and you ain't meet nobody that ain't got nothing going on. We all have. I don't care if it's just your ex still every now and then she might text you, and if you do feel a little something, you'll go over there.
Everybody got something.
Everybody got something going on as adults. Now there's one time in my life where I've just gone, well maybe two, and I just didn't have anything. And one of them is because I couldn't get to them, baby. The military had me so far up on the other side of the world, I couldn't get to. You know what I'm saying? Right. And so I was just really focusing on myself, but they had placed me in a space where I couldn't, like my mental, I was somewhere working in a desert land. But there's times where I have been at home where I'm just like, I don't want to talk to anybody. I'm not responding, I'm not doing anything. And I just need to take a mental break. But for the most part, as adults, if you're single, we all got something going on. Just tell me that up front. I'm dating, I saw some interest in you. Can we go on a date? That's it. Give me the option.
So my grandma's always tell me, she used to tell my sister, always keep you a pair and a spec. I was like, what is he talking about?
And
that's why any woman I meet, I don't care what they tell me. I know you got somebody that's maybe interested. You might not be giving them the time of day, but I know you got somebody you can pick up the phone and they run.
Yeah, I break up. The guy that I'm dating now, we break up, and he'll be like, "Oh, you move on quick," or like we'll be on a bad spell. He'll be like, "You want on date?"
No, that was on hold.
Exactly. These people.
They come out of nowhere.
I press pause on here.
All I gotta do is open the inbox and respond.
I press pause, and then I come over here and press play, and now I done pause you, and I gotta go ahead and press play.
All I have to do is go to my inbox and respond.
See, that's what I tell my friend, my brother, y'all think it's hard for women to get a man?
Listen, I just was giving my interest to you at the moment, and I had, like she said, I pressed pause, and I started giving my interest to you at the moment, and I just kind of focused in on you. These folks will still write me say, "Oh, I love that picture. You look good today.
Right.
You're beautiful."
That's
I hope
what
everything is
like
well with you.
about women, just like, cause if we meet somebody,
We put everybody on file.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. No, now say for instance, I done met Joe over here. I'm balling with Joe. I'm like living my best life, Joe. I'm in love. I'm on my 7-day trial right here. I'm in love with Joe. Here come Ball, came out the blue. You gonna pause, Joe, and go run right back over here to this dumb ass.
They keep on coming
They
back
keep
around.
doing the
Keep
same
on
stuff,
coming. And
but
he
he
know
over
you
here.
the last
He's
time.
over here because he know about Ball and he don't.
That's the only reason why he
know.
came back.
Sometimes I think that's why people really go back.
And
Because
that really
they don't
is
want
true.
to be happy
Yeah,
with
very
us.
true.
Yeah, they want to hold on. They know
I
what
don't
they
want
would
you, but
do.
They don't
nobody
want
else
you,
had it.
but they don't want
But
nobody
nobody
else
else
to
had
have
it.
it.
Oh Lord, cut the film off. Come back to go off. I'm about to go. I'm about to snap. We over our time. People will hold on to you because they don't want anybody else to get it.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
Your brother,
Yeah.
he has no desire to up the ante, to do anything next or different, because he's comfortable.
So hold on, we all camera. It's cut off. All right.
Take it off. I'm about to go. I'm triggered.
No.